Hey guys and girls, Derpy Soarin here, and today I have one more episode of Squad's Prestige only. Sorry about that. Today I am playing in the map of Warhawk. I'm doing Domination, I believe, or Kill Confirmed. I can't really remember. Anyway, the reason I'm making this video, I'm sorry for posting video 2 days since my last one. Sorry there was 2 day gap. I kind of wasn't able to record anything. Anyway, this video is going to be more of a serious topic. It's going to be about bullying. It's going to be my story about bullying, this first part. And tomorrow's episode is going to be a little like the conclusion, and it's going to be my advice I could give to people that suffer bullying and, stuff like that. And the reason I really feel like talking about this is because I kind of didn't tell anybody about this until I was about to go into high school, and this happened to me in the 6th grade. So it's really almost 5 years since it happened until I told someone what happened. So let's go ahead and begin my story. I used to live in Colorado. I moved here to Mexico when I was about 10, and I went into a private school. Catholic private school when I was still 10, and I went in straight into 5th grade, which is what I needed to go into, since when I came here from Colorado from the USA, I had just finished 4th grade. So my mom put me in this private Catholic school, which I'm just gonna go ahead and say, every time you see that stereotype that these schools are, run by nuns and are just some of the worst schools ever, are full of preppy, pretentious fuckers, it is true. It is absolutely true. I cannot believe I used to think that was just, a funny stereotype, but it is true 100%. Now, not everybody in the school was a nun, only the principal and vice principal, but later on just the principal. They were nuns. Now, what happened in the school that made it that made me be such a antisocial person, which is what happened to me after that whole experience? Well, I'll go ahead and tell you. When I entered 5th grade there, I had absolutely no idea how to interact with people because I was such a different culture from what I was used to. I am Mexican. I'm 100% Mexican. But the single fact that the summer before entering the 5th grade, I had to go to classes to learn how to read and spell in Spanish just kind of gives you away that I was completely raised in a sort of American kid way. I was totally accustomed to the American way, and I would like to say I'm a Mexican American to a certain point. I don't even know if that's a real thing, but I'll go ahead and say it. I was totally used to to the American culture rather than a Mexican culture. So 5th grade was okay. Nothing really worthwhile happened. I was pretty quiet most of the time because I didn't know any of the Mexican slang. I didn't know any of the Mexican culture. I didn't know how to interact with kids here. I didn't know how to be a kid around these guys because, first of all, they were all little rich, preppy sons of bitches, and I wasn't like that. I wasn't, I was just a middle class kid. They just happened to be in this school because they somehow convinced my mom that this was they had an American teaching style, which they absolutely didn't. Now, 5th grade was okay. I had one best friend, but he moved away that year. And, I went into 6th grade. And now, here in Mexico, 6th grade is still elementary school, so don't get confused with it being middle school. Now, when I go into 6th grade, my surprise is that my vice principal is my teacher. Now, the vice principal, the principal, and one of the other teachers are sisters. And this particular person, this vice principal, she was a total bitch. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. She was a total bitch with me. She, for some reason, she got mad with me, and she made it, for some reason, her objective to make my life a living hell. Now, I used to have this one problem, stomach problem, which is the reason she got mad with me in the first place. I'm not gonna tell you what that problem is because once again, I'm pretty shy of a person, which is a funny thing. I used to not be as shy of a person as I was after she was done with me. Um, I'm sorry about that. And she basically took it upon herself that once she detected my problem, to simply use that to make everyone against me. Now, many of you may have suffered bullying from one person or from two. I suffered bullying from more than 100 people. 100 people I had to look and interact with on a daily basis for a whole school year. Now, the reason that she basically started bullying me was because of my stomach problem. Now, I was at first really shocked because, first of all, it's a religious school. It's a private school. She's supposed to be a religious person working in the name of God or something like that, which, first of all, really pissed me off, and I simply couldn't believe it. But yet again, I didn't know how the whole school system here in Mexico worked or how anything worked here, so I never told my parents. And, that was kind of a dumbass move on my part, which is something I have to tell you guys right away. Tell your parents as soon as you start getting bullied who that person is and what they do to you, because things can escalate and they can get pretty ugly. Because for me, it was 1 year of going into this school where I knew everybody hated me and everybody was going to make fun of me for this simple problem, and that I couldn't even rely on a teacher because it was the teacher herself, the one that started bullying me. And it felt awful. It felt awful going there for a whole school year where I just knew people were going to make fun of me, where they were going to harass me, so to say. And it was just terrible. I mean, I suffered all kinds of bullying here, and I really do have to wait until next video, so this video is coming to an end, to really explain everything that she did. This video was sort of like building up to what's going to happen, what the situation is. Anyway, if you guys liked the video, please leave a like, please leave a comment. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.